Okay, and continuing the Marvel vs. DC from the book, I've gone through most of the major ones that actually got lots of panel time. Quite a few fights either had like one panel or a small sequence of panels, or they were hinted at. One of them, ironically, was there's a scene where Batman and Nightwing are talking, and Batman's like, "Where's the car?" The car gets stolen by Wolverine and Gambit. No, Wolverine does not fight Batman, but it's mentioned that Gambit fights Nightwing and gets a drop on him. So as always, I'll do with my 9 criteria: strength, speed, durability, endurance, invulnerability, resistance to damage, fighting ability, energy projection, versatility, X factor. I do left out intelligence. And as always, it's, if it's 4 to 5, it's a pretty close fight. If it's 6 to 3, the wider the span between the two, the more likely the other person is going to fight. So I'll begin first and foremost with, we'll go with intelligence. Gambit, former thief, very intellectual sort of character, against Nightwing. Nightwing, who at one point in time actually was Batman. Sorry, if you actually if you are one of the proteges of Batman and you've been Batman, you are a ridiculously intelligent individual. Fighting ability. Gambit, has a great kind of brawling style. Has had lots of training sessions. Nightwing, trained by Batman. Now up to speed. Ironically, one of Gambit's side abilities is he has naturally enhanced reflexes, strength, and he's naturally enhances reflexes, stamina, and a little bit of speed. So he's slightly above human, but below someone like Spider-Man. However, he doesn't really use them that often. So he does have a heightened ability. So if you were to train more to the level of peak athlete, he would surpass your average peak athlete. But he doesn't really need to use it as often as someone like Nightwing would. So Nightwing, based off his speed and overall maneuverability, is going to have an edge. Now we're at strength. Which one of these super guys is actually going to be stronger? Gambit, again, really strong individual, but he's always had either a team to fall back on, or the fact that he's more of a distance fighter. You don't get that much with Nightwing. Nightwing has to do a lot more with his physicality, because that's how he's going to survive. I'll say Nightwing is stronger than Gambit. So now we're up to, let's see what we got. Intelligence, fighting ability, speed, strength. We'll go to durability. This is, how much stamina do you have? How much will it take to fully push you out? You're probably thinking, well, Nightwing's trained by Batman, so he's got a lot of skills. Gambit has survived a level of torture by people like Apocalypse. And he's been transformed into different characters and had to go through the mental and psychological, physical torment to go from being death to being a human again. That is a tremendous amount. Gambit is going to pretty much fight till there is absolutely nothing left. And he's not afraid to kill somebody. Where Nightwing isn't going to try to kill anybody. Gambit will. So when it comes to overall endurance, I'm going to give the edge to Gambit. I think that Gambit is going to be able to go a little bit deeper than Nightwing is. Invulnerability. Neither of these guys actually has any sort of, natural inherent invulnerability. So it actually comes down to the armor that they wear. Gambit's armor, it's not anywhere near as advanced as what you see Nightwing wear. Nightwing has to wear, bulletproof, a decent amount when it comes to absorbing explosions and kinetic impact, as well as being knife-proof. He needs to have armor on that's going to make him super flexible, as well as take a tremendous amount of beating. Energy projection. At a distance, this is Gambit. This is Gambit's fight. Doesn't matter what you've got, what Nightwing has in store on him, whether it's, Eskrima sticks or it's, utility belt. The person he's taking on can touch anything, throw it, and make it explode. Versatility. Again, anything Gambit touches, he can make explode. He could grab a handful of rock salt. He could grab a handful of dirt, trash can lid. If there's something, he could probably kinetically charge his jacket and throw it. Not to mention, if he gets a hold of Nightwing's cape, he can charge it and make it explode. Not an all-important X factor. In this sort of scenario, who do I think actually takes it? You know, who has that extra benefit that's going to put them slightly over the edge as opposed to the other person? I have to give this one to Nightwing. Given the scenario that, you know, Gambit got the drop on him and is trying to essentially steal Batman's car, I do think Nightwing is going to have just enough of an edge that he is going to have enough intangibles that aren't covered in the other aspects to defeat Gambit. I think Gambit's a really good fight. Gambit at a distance is a very, very impressive individual. And up close, if he can get enough of a hold to him to charge any part of his body, he's going to be able to do a number on him. However, he's going to have to try to get a hold of somebody trained by Batman and have that person not absolutely whoop the crap out of him in the process.